Okay, we're here in round one. We drew first. This is a slower format, so it's a draw format. We kept already,
Oh, we
and
haven't
oh,
because we're on the draw.
oh, okay. We don't want them all.
Cool.
Well, we got our first defender.
What's the best thing to lead with?
I think probably the. I
Missionary?
guess it doesn't matter really. I don't think.
Missionary.
I don't think it really matters. But we could lead with missionary. I'm cool with that. I guess it already comes in and does what it's supposed to do, so
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I guess alternatively Siege Runner if we thought he might have defenders, but I doubt it.
Black red, interesting.
And green.
Oh, Jund, okay.
Wow.
It's not getting any Eldrazi, so this really isn't that bad for us.
And it shuffles in, so we've talked about this.
We'll probably take the lizard.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing really devastating out of our hand to take.
And the fact that he will take the lizard should be nice for our sentry, I think. Because then at least our Vincent can clean up. So when we see it, well, I hope it's the one he shuffled in.
I'm sure it is actually because we only have one in our deck now, right?
We might be playing both. I think we're playing them both.
No,
so now we'll do the Siege Runner, and it's kind of cool. We'll be able to go into the lizard next,
or do Line Slinger Sentry. But
if we need to tap something down.
I doubt it. I mean, if he's waiting till turn 4 to play something, then it's probably gonna have more than 3 power.
I guess we'll find out.
Ooh.
I wish I had the mana to do something about that. Unfortunately, that's a really good play, and that would have been a really good red card to get. So we missed out on that one. This is still okay. I would say the missionary did its job. Got in 4 points of damage, gained us 4 life. Yeah. Not that the 4 life's super relevant, but
yeah, but now the Lagak Lizard looks a lot better too.
Yeah, and it still forces him to pretty much do the stagger shock on the missionary.
Mm-hmm.
So the stagger shock is pretty devastating against us, but we have a lot of level up and mana sinks. I guess we do sort of want one of our Vindicators at this point. Get that dude online.
Mm-hmm.
Dread Drone is my guess.
Could be Hatcher.
No, we passed a ton of Dread Drones. I guess we did pass a Hatcher too. That's a good point.
Nice. One more land and we can play.
Yeah, unfortunately, I feel like there's an Eldrazi coming, but nothing we can do about it. And our deck was weak against it, so this deck didn't exactly pan out the way I wanted it to.
Lineslinger can keep that tap down on his turn at least, like during his upkeep.
Yeah.
Oh, and Invoker's really good. I feel like I'd get the Lineslinger and the Outrider out, though.
I actually feel like we're in a race here.
Okay.
I don't think we're going to beat an Eldrazi. Even with the Lineslinger, we're going to be too late. I feel like the Eldrazi's coming next turn.
Could be Crusher. Well, then Invoker.
Pass. Nothing else we can really do. Guess I should have just attacked first, but that's okay. Yep. Eldrazi. So the Slinger wouldn't have done anything anyway, but most likely we're just going to probably lose here, but we'll see which one he plays. Yeah. Unfortunately, the Crusher is one of the better ones you can get. So Trader's Instinct would help us quite a bit, but we're unfortunately, especially with the missing land drops, we're going to almost immediately lose this. I guess at this point we do Slinger, Sentry, probably going to sack them both. Oh, no, well, let's do the... I think we're fucked. Let me think. Okay, I think we do Vindicator, and I think we swing with the Invoker, and then we pass. And we probably sack Slinger and sack Plains. So we're hoping to get Oust, we're hoping to get Smite, we're hoping to get... I don't know if we have any other removal. So he has multiple Eldrazi. Oh, Black Worm. Yeah, it's pretty much a nail in the coffin. Let's see what we can get here. Flame Slash doesn't do anything except kill this, which really doesn't do anything. I think we probably lose, but we'll do the best we can. Yeah, that's pretty devastating. I don't know what we can do about that. It's pretty much nail in the coffin. Yeah, it's pretty devastating. So he's fatty deck, which we are vulnerable against, which is probably the worst thing you can be vulnerable against in this format. So I think just Jake and I's lack of experience kind of led us down a path that we shouldn't have gone down. I do think the Defender deck works in Limited, but if you're going to make it work in Limited, you actually have to make it work in Limited, which we didn't do. So if you're going to do it, you have to make sure you're not, you know, that you have the removal to support it, or that you're not just going to just fold to what the namesake of the set is, you know. Alright, so any sideboard at all, Jake, that we have. I guess we take out this guy since he's pretty worthless, although I guess he did say he taps down Overgrown.
No, he didn't have any non-basics or artifacts.
Did we have 9 land? Like, no, we were fucked, weren't we?
We got major mana screw. I really feel like...
Well, it's not like mana would have done that much. Just would have made us die faster, really. Or not even faster, just slower. But basically, we needed to see Oust, we needed to see Smite. Those are our only 2 outs to Eldrazi we have. He just happened to see Ramp and Eldrazi, and we didn't see Oust or Smite. Or Trader's Instinct. So we have to hope to see our outs. We do have very few of them. I wish we had more. I wish a lot of things, but we didn't get it. So I don't know what to do. Could do Spawning Breath. Does that kill any of his guys? Oh, it kills Dread Drone, I guess, and hooks us up with a thing. Is that a big deal? Maybe. It's probably.
It could ramp us too.
I guess it's better than Slinger then, since it actually
Yeah.
It can kill an Eldrazi too, I guess, but then we don't get the token if they sack in response, right?
We're not probably gonna target their spawn with it, I would hope, but if it kills a Dread Drone, I'd be really happy about that.
Did he have any other X1s, I guess is the real question. Then it's probably not worth it. I'd rather just have another creature for Vindicator if we can make that work. Yeah, I think we're kind of SOL. We just gotta hope we see our outs to Eldrazi when he sees his Eldrazi, and we have to hope he doesn't see much ramp. He's got good removal. We're a little bit clunky. Gotta do the best we can. This is pretty good. I mean, we are an aggro deck, so you'd think we want to play first, but the fact that he's the deck that he is makes me want him to play first so much even more. I do not want him to draw. But it looks like he's keeping it 7. We have a pretty similar hand, I would say. Almost identical, as a matter of fact.
Well, that's good. Hopefully
for battlement. Yeah.
Just slow roll the Perish the Thought, I suppose. Or slow roll battlement after until after Perish the Thought. It's pretty annoying.
Yeah, it's pretty good against us, especially since it has reach too. So that effectively shuts down our whole deck. Well, there's our answer at least, so that's good news. I guess we do the Invoker in case we find some other answer for Spore-Cap Spider. But yeah, Spore-Cap Spider's pretty damn good against us. Pawn, pretty good.
Yeah.
Let's do the Sentinel. We actually have a means to deal damage to him then. I guess Perish the Thought now would be good, since it could get our Smite. Alright. Okay, so he probably has multiple Crushers in the deck, maybe. Sadly, Palaka Worm is much more devastating against our Smite, but that's okay. I guess at least we don't have to annihilate. We can slowly build towards a Donglair Invoker, so let's look to the upside of what we can do here.
Now, once Donglair is in our online, we're good.
Yep.
I would Flame Slash the pawn, though.
Really?
I'd play my Soul's Attendant first, and then I'd Flame Slash it, if you're planning on smiting this turn. Because otherwise he'll get that pawn, that token from your Palaka Worm, too.
Mm-hmm. You don't think the Flame Slash will be relevant anywhere else, really?
What do you think?
I have no idea. I have no idea what the rest of his deck could have. I was just assuming there might be some more
I guess.
goodies. And pawn's not, like, devastating.
Okay.
We don't even need to immediately hit the Palaka Worm, just in case he's got the Crusher in hand, but I guess we kind of have to, unfortunately. Before he has the Perish. He would have been able to cast the Crusher anyway. I guess it didn't really matter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gotta wait till post-combat to play your Ulamog's Crusher. It's pretty good, I guess. Our late game plan could be better. We just need 8 mana. We need more defenders.
Mm-hmm.
We actually have like a means to do some good things here, especially if we get another Vent Sentinel. Now we can at least kill Crusher on blocks, which isn't the worst either. You know what I mean? I do wish we could have a good answer for Spore-Cap Spider. Unfortunately, we don't. It does sort of put a damper on things. 2 more mana, and we're at least at Dawn Glare point. He still doesn't have his red source, by the way. I guess we can always kill the Invoker. Yeah, I think we have to now, actually.
Yeah, since
That's
it's
the
online,
best. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Can't do anything about that. Oh, nice. Okay. So we'll do this. Yep, it's going to generate it. Yep. Guess then I can't use the Vincent. No. That's too bad. That's alright. Would have been nice to use this turn, but I think priority is getting this guy down. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah. You'd only be, if you waited, you'd only be able to do a total of 3 damage by next turn.
Yeah, and he's probably just, he's got 1 card left in hand, so now he's pretty much, I'm assuming, just waiting to top deck the Crusher. His other threat. Okay. These are we're less concerned with. Our deck at least can handle...
I'm like fine with him playing little creatures.
Soul's Attendant actually deceptively good in this format. Better than I remember it being now.
I was kind of hoping we'd pick more of those up to justify the rebirthings and stuff too, but alas, we did not.
At least it's like not vulnerable to Stagger Shock. Wow, multiple spiders? We're definitely more likely to win via Vent Sentinels. Yeah, that kind of that even makes devastating summons like a liability. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now I'm like concerned about if we have enough win strategies to even beat this guy. Guess I can hold him now. Doesn't really matter. It's got good removal too.
Wow.
That one's not too big of a deal.
Not at 30 life. Definitely not.
So we just want one of our remaining 5 defenders, is that right? We had 7, correct? I think we did. Well,
good against Blood Throne.
Makes him sack 2.
Keep it untapped. He has to sack 2 just to be able to attack with it.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, he's got a legit strategy going. At least we're getting a lot of life.
He can sack so much to that Blood Throne Vampire too because of the pawn.
Oh, he's got the pawn too. I see. Okay.
But soon we won't be able to get in on. Anyway.
Yeah, he can actually kill us with the Blood Throne if it can get in. So if he's got like red and Goblin Tunneler or something, but we can take the Dread Drones. We just have to make sure we block the Blood Throne. So it looks like our weakest creature is probably the
Missionary.
This will at least make him sack a spawn. Probably sack the Invader.
Oh, he sacked a spawn.
Okay. If he sacked the Invader, he would have gotten. It would have been like he didn't really lose much, you know. But it doesn't really matter.
But
I guess
we gain life every time he sacks a non.
So yeah. That's a good point. Yeah, I guess
the
Soul's Attendant actually is doing significant work. Nice. Just got to make sure I have enough mana.
Yeah. You can only level it once.
Then. Okay.
But now you can keep the Blood Throne tapped.
Oh yeah, that's right. So I just gotta remember to do that during combat. Okay, what did he sack this time?
Sacked a support gap spider.
Okay. Still gotta sack another one.
Yeah.
So now we can jump it this turn.
With Grotag.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually it just won't even be a problem.
Wish I had something that threatened lethal on that. Now we'll have... I guess we won't have Deer Recruiter as a blocker. That's okay. We can level him twice this time. So he'll eventually get there.
You can do 3 times? No. You have 9 man. Okay.
Well, now if we survive this turn, Defender would put it at lethal with the Vent Sentinels. Anything else that would be good? Guess Devastating Summon would be okay. You know? I guess I just want to keep 4 mana so I could make sure I do these guys.
Yeah, so that means you're going to have 2 5/5s.
Which is satisfactory. It at least makes him sack quite a few guys to get by one. Oops, I did the wrong ability. I screwed up there, actually. It's okay. We still have 2 Chumpers, and we can survive quite a bit of abuse here.
He sacked his own Blood Throne. Oh, that's so perfect.
I hope that makes him seed. Well, future Magic, you won't be able to do that anymore.
Yep.
Well, now that the Blood Throne's gone, I don't mind
trading.
Yeah, right here.
And we get another life. And we're still above 20.
Yep.
Yeah, this guy's got a huge uphill battle now that he lost his Blood Throne Vampire.
Yeah, that was a pretty big deal. We're still looking pretty good, though. I have to admit. So, yeah, I guess we just get this guy up.
He's only 1 away. No.
Still do it. Okay. So now we just chill. Turn away from winning here. Our strategy seems slow, I'll say that. But I guess our deck is completely contingent on Smite or Oust, and it looks like Smite is the
go-to.
Yeah, we have to have Smite. Absolutely essential we have Smite. So that's, at this point, probably the most important card in our deck. He actually gained a shitload of life that game, too, and we were still able to hold him off. We still wouldn't have been able to play any of these guys that game.
And we got
I'm not opposed to trying to alt out of this strategy. Like, why don't we just dump this strategy and go for the play more lands? You know what I mean? To get our fatties out.
Okay.
That's not the best strategy ever, but it would let us, because then I'm actually, like, we can dump that, we can dump the stupid Lone Missionary, and then we can bring in the Spawning Breaths, and we can try and bring in Hand at least, and maybe Pathrazor. If we're running, we can run some more lands. Like, let's take out What's another creature that's not worth a damn?
Well, why don't you take out? Oh, I guess.
Maybe Outrider's not really that good.
Yeah.
Let's cut. Guess Escort's okay, but I don't mind cutting him.
Okay.
Let's just go for the late game now. You know what I mean? I feel like that's our best shot.
Yeah.
He's got multiple 1/5 spiders. You know what I mean?
Did you already put the lands in?
No, I have to decide. We have to do the temple for sure, and then maybe one more land so we can run 19, or maybe just 18. Let's try 18 with the temple and the double spawning breath. So let's make one more cut. Maybe the slinger. I mean, it did do some work there, but
yeah, okay.
Just go for the more late game plan with 18 lands. A little more clunky.
All right.
I'm not amazed by it. I understand if there's some hesitation to it, but we could possibly get to 11 mana with temple, double spawning breath, and 18 lands. It's like our own, and we could reasonably get to hand. So we'll try it out. Definitely not brood birthing though. I wish brood birthing did something without. Oh, this is a nice turn one play. I wish brood birthing did something though. You know what I mean?
It puts one out.
I guess I just mean. Let's see if he drew. No, he's playing first.
Yeah.
That's pretty curious. Maybe he just is used to it. I like that we have the Flame Slash for the Overgrown. Yeah.
Here's open.
And actually, I like Rage Nimbus being able to kill some stuff. I'm trying to think.
Cap Spider.
Nest Invader.
Pawn of Ulamog.
Pawn of Ulamog. It's actually a really good one.
All spawn tokens.
Oh, perfect.
That is perfect.
And we even got the value from it.
Yeah. We gain life. We deal 1 to him, and we kill it.
And we're set up well for our Vent Sentinel now too. I feel like.
Yeah. We have 2 defenders in hand. Kind of hoping we just draw a Vent Sentinel.
It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But Nimbus into Vindicator, at least our curve's reasonable. And Nimbus is actually a good blocker in this match, I feel like. Decent, at least.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually a means to kill his stupid Eldrazi. You know what I mean? We'll have to 2-for-1 ourselves, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, but trading that and a Lizard for an Eldrazi is fine.
Yeah. Not too devastating right now. A good plan on his part, though. Keeps up pretty well with our
can just keep your
Vent Sentinels, but
to block it. I guess if you're gonna trade that.
I guess we can eat that too. You're right. Yeah, we can actually trade that eventually. And no, not even. We can just eat it with the Vindicator eventually. That's a good point. Rage Nimbus is versatile. It's actually a good card, I think. I don't want to make that trade.
No, it's not worth it yet.
Soul's Attendant does some work.
You'll take 3 from that, and then
especially with the amount of the Eldrazi spawn that he's gotten there. I think it's not worth it.
Kozilek's Predator
or probably actually I guess he takes the Vindicator, but
either one would.
It's not devastating.
No.
He's got 3 cards left.
Vindicators in our deck.
He's got 3 cards left in hand. He probably will offer up the trade. I don't know if I'll oblige him. I might take 3.
We could even take 3 in a row because we're in line to get our Soulbound Guardians online. You know.
Yeah. Didn't attack curiously. That's actually pretty interesting to me that he didn't. Oh, that was good. Especially directly after the Parasite.
Yeah.
Sure wish Rage Nimbus could attack. God, Warmonger's Chariot Ray would have been death.
Yeah. I think that was the pack where we had another defender to choose.
Soulbound Guardian's great against his Dread Drone that he's going to play this turn too. Or not play. Still not attacking curiously.
You know.
Yeah, now Nimbus becomes more relevant.
Vendetta on Soul's Attendant. Oh.
Alright. I'll take a Vendetta. We did lose a defender, but Vent Sentinel's still good now.
Mm-hmm. You might just want to attack with Soul's Attendant. I don't know.
Yeah. At this point. I didn't want to make the trade before, but...
Yeah, I think his plan is just to get to 8 and Stagger Shock. No.
No, it looks like Block Worm, unfortunately for us. Oh, Skittering Invasion. Okay. Well,
wow. I'm really surprised he didn't make the trade then.
Huh. Once he gets a fatty online, maybe he's not worried.
Yeah.
But we do have the smite, which is nice. Who knows? Maybe he's got Ulamog.
Good.
Be pretty good.
Hmm.
Well, we did play 18 lands, I'm not going to lie. So, and I guess we're still on a path to try and get to, what, 11 mana, right? So,
Wow.
well, if he's got Ulamog, then that's game over. I can't do anything about
Yeah.
that. So, it looks like we're going to lose to Ulamog, unfortunately. But
The best we've got is Oust.
yeah, it's pretty insane, actually. I'm just so surprised that I opened Imrikul, he opened Ulamog. I can't believe how many Mythic Eldrazi we've seen. I thought this was a big set, too. I'm like straight up mind blown right now that he seriously had Ulamog in his deck. The amount of Mythic Eldrazi we've seen now is like just out of control. But yeah, we're 100% gonna lose. We literally have nothing. I have no idea how you beat that. Oust for what? To to buy us 2 turns before he does it again, vindicates us again.
He had to use like 4 Eldrazi spawn to get there.
We're so toast though. Like
Yeah.
there's absolutely no coming back from Ulamog. Nothing. Nothing could possibly bring this around. Absolutely nothing. So that was a devastating. I'm actually just looking. Even though I'm almost like 100%. I can't think of a possible thing that would get us out of this.
Traitorous Instinct.
That's not, Smite was pointless anyway, and it's actually just not even that bad. It's funny actually how worthless that was. Sack 4 lands. We still have Traitorous Instinct, so I guess we'll try it. Yep, that's game. Once you start annihilating like 4 permanents a turn, yeah, it's game. Especially since we're running Eldrazi, so clearly his deck was better. He was able to draft not only a ramp strategy, but multiple good Eldrazi, as opposed to us. I am happy that we got to show you one game where Vent Sentinel won, but yeah, 100%. There's no fucking way you're beating Ulamog. No fucking way our deck's beating Ulamog. So we just did not have a chance in hell. Once that got resolved. Why not? What does it matter? It's not like it does him any harm. Yeah, that's game. I just want to see what we drew anyway. Yeah, land. Okay. Well, I wish we could have done better. I don't know what to say about it. Got an Emrakul, so I guess that's cool. We got to beat him 1 game with Vent Sentinel, so I hope you enjoyed that. But yeah, we just literally got our faces stepped on, so I hope you at least got a good laugh out of that. I'll see you later.